Hi, I'm Ipsa. Today we are taking up a small topic of quadratic equations. We've been doing it from class 8th and then goes on to 9th and then 10th. The difficulty level keeps increasing, but sometimes we have some confusion. So we'll do it I'll take probably one question only and increase the difficulty level of that question. Okay, so let's revise what is quadratic equation first. Simply quadratic equation is what? Where you have an x square term, at least x square term, which is the maximum degree. That is what is a quadratic equation. You cannot have x cube, this is not allowed, or you cannot have x1 by 2, that is not allowed. So if you have x square in an equation, that is roughly what is called a quadratic equation. Okay, we're not going into detail of what is quadratic, this was just for revision. Okay, now another thing that you should revise is any quadratic equation looks like maybe 2x square plus 5x minus 10 is equal to 0. It looks like this. If you take an expression, it may just look like this. It may be an equation, it may be an expression, right? So you have an x square term, you have an x square, and you have a coefficient before x square, right? Then you also have an x term and you have a coefficient before it. You have a term which does not have x at all. That is called the constant term. So in any quadratic expression or any quadratic equation, you have three things. You might have three things: coefficient of x square, coefficient of x, and a constant term. Now this thing is called, given the symbol of a. This thing, the coefficient of x is given the symbol of b, and the constant thing is given the symbol c. That's a standardized symbol notation. Okay, no changes in any book or anything. So if I want to write the value of a here is what? It is plus 2. Now why have I written plus 2? Because there was no sign included here, and no sign means positive. So a is how much? Plus 2. b is how much? Plus 5. Right? Because this sign will be a part of the coefficient. What is c? c is not simply 10. c is the number inclusive of the sign before it. Okay, so c is minus 10 in this example. Clear? Let me take one more example and then we'll know exactly more clearly what is a, b and c. Suppose I have minus 5x plus 10 plus minus 2x square. Now it doesn't even look like a quadratic, right? Does it look like a quadratic? No, but it is a quadratic because it has x square as its highest power. So what should we first do? At least make it look like a quadratic. देखना तो चाहिए, लगना तो चाहिए quadratic. तो हम क्या करते हैं? इसको reshuffle कर देते हैं. Reshuffle में क्या करते हैं? सबसे पहले x square वाला जो section है वो सबसे पहले हम रखते हैं. Remember? That's how we are used to of seeing a quadratic. मैंने x square वाला पूरा का पूरा उठा के including the sign पहले रख दिया. फिर हमारा क्या आता है? x वाला portion. This is x वाला portion. इसके बाद हम रख देते हैं x वाला portion. अब बचा क्या? Constant वाला portion. Only three portions: x square का portion, x का portion, and constant portion. Now I will keep the constant portion. Okay, now let's see. This becomes a, coefficient of x square. This becomes b, coefficient of x, and the constant is without x. That's what the definition. Now how much is the value of a? A will be, please understand, -2. because this sign you will have to consider. A here will be negative 2, B here will be minus negative 5. X के पहले क्या है, सिर्फ 5 नहीं है, नेगेटिव भी है. So B becomes minus 5. And what is C? C के नंबर के पहले कौन सा साइन है, प्लस साइन. So C is equal to plus 10. I hope you're clear with the concept of what are A, what are B, what are C, and if it is given in jumbled form, you first need to convert it into something which looks like a quadratic. अगर किसी का सर ऊपर, मतलब सर ऊपर तो होता ही है, सर नीचे, वो हाथ यहाँ, वो तो इंसान नहीं लगेगा ना, उसको रीशफल करके पहले क्वाड्रेटिक लगने तो दो, उसको क्वाड्रेटिक लगने दो, then find what is A, what is B and what is C and write it clearly in your notebook. Okay. Now the primary objective of this video was to how to use the method of middle term splitting to factorize. The purpose is factorize the equation, and the method to be used is middle term splitting the middle term. Okay, I've written down the steps there. One by one I'll explain all of them. So let's take one simple equation and we'll understand each step one by one. Okay, so let's form an equation. 8x square minus 15 26 36 x. Hopefully this will work. So this is the equation which is given to us, and now we have been told to factorize it using the method of middle term splitting. Okay, okay, maybe I'll make it 16. 1 minute, let me just verify. 240. Okay, or let it be 8 only. Okay, now let's write clearly what is A. Remember this was A, so A is, let's write it here, A is plus 8. B is coefficient of x, so B becomes minus 36. We should always write like this, because if you write at least this much, you will not get a 0. If you just write ABC, at least you'll get a half a mark. If you don't have time to solve it further, you'll at least get this is what is C. So at least write the values of C. It will become very convenient for you also and for the examiner also to understand. Okay, now let's come to the first step. Find the product of A and C. Find the product of A and C. Simple. So P is the product of A and C, like in the first step I have written. So that becomes 8 into minus 15, that is equal to 120. Okay, so we've got the value of P as 120. This is what is meant by the first step. Find the product of A and C along with their signs. Very importantly, along with their signs. So plus 8 into minus 15 gives you minus 120. Huh? Okay. Now let's see. Find the factors of P. Okay. Now this thing you can always do in rough, because we don't want to spoil the main page. I'm shortening this down. So P we got was minus 120, which is very important. Now in some rough work, what I'll do, I'll write this P. मैं factors किस चीज़ के निकालने हैं? P के. We have to find the factors of P. P is minus 120. Now here is where the main problem comes, and children don't know how to get this 36 and how to find the factors. पता नहीं कितने सारे factors होंगे, कैसे निकालें? Simplest way is start, forget the sign first. forget the sign, completely forget the sign. पर प्लस है माइनस है छोड़ो, सिर्फ 120 पे concentrate करो, concentrate on 120. Now obviously it will be 1 and 1 into 120 is 120. Go ascending like this. Then 2 into what? 60 will be 180, 120. We are trying to get 120. The whole purpose is to get the product 120. Okay, 3 into 40 will make it 120. 4 into 30 will be okay, I'm so sorry, we'll just change this to 26. Just change the main question, it's 26. All right, now 5 into 24 is 120. Luckily we are getting all of them. Sometimes we may not get all the factors. मतलब हो सकता है 2 के साथ ना मिले, हो सकता है 4 के साथ ना मिले, then keep skipping them. By chance we are getting all of them. 6 into 20. अब देखो 7 के साथ नहीं मिल रहा है, so we just leave this, cross this, क्योंकि you can't get 120 using 7. Then 8 into 15. 9 के साथ again नहीं मिल रहा है, we'll leave. 10 into 12 is 120. 11 के साथ again you don't get a product of 120. Now 12 into 10. Now what you observe is this thing has started repeating. It was becoming, देखो कम होते जा रहा था, कम होते जा रहा था, कम होते जा रहा था. जो ये नंबर अब यहाँ पे रिपीट होना शुरू हो गया. The moment the repetition starts, you stop. यहाँ 12 आ गया था, अब यहाँ पे 12 आने लग गया. जब ये नंबर यहाँ पे रिपीट होना शुरू हो जाए तो हम वहाँ छोड़ देते हैं, बस वहाँ पे रुक जाते हैं. So these are the possible factors that we can use in our equation. Find the factors of p. This you can do in rough also, fair also, that is no problem. But do it like this. Go ascending down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and corresponding what you need to get 120. Okay. Now the focus is choose factors which add up to b. What is b? b is minus 26. Okay. अब आप सोचो किसी भी तरह से ऐड सब्ट्रैक्ट कुछ भी करके will you get 26 here? No. Will you get 26 from here? Adding two only options, adding or subtracting. 26. 3 and 40. You can get 43, you can get 37, but you can't get 26. Okay. Here I can get 34 by adding and I can get 26 also by subtracting. So at least the number is there. The moment you get it, remove all this, focus on this pair. This is the important pair which we need for B. So what we have done now is this third step, choose the factors which can give you B. B was 26. Let's check ahead. 5 and 24 can give you 29 on addition, subtraction 19. 26 now. You can get 20, oh, you can get 26 from here also. So we should choose this also. You can get 26 from here also. Good. 8 and 15, 23, 23 or 7. 10 and 12, 22, 2. Addition के साथ 22 मिलेगा, subtraction के साथ 2 मिलेगा. So these are the two things that are of importance. Let's write them. Let's remove everything else and just focus on them. The ones which were giving us B. These were the two things. Choose the factors which are giving us. We chose them. Now, is it only 120 or we need minus 120? We need minus 120. अभी तक हमने सिर्फ numbers को देखा. Now let's look at the sign also. how can you get minus? Now this change, this also gets removed. Now you have to add them or subtract them to get minus 26. How do you get minus 26 from here? Let's see. Is 4 plus 30 minus 26? No. Is 4 minus 20 minus 30 26? Yeah, you've gotten minus 26. Is 30 minus 4 minus 26? No. Wrong. So this is one correct option. Here let's see. 6 plus 20, you're getting 26, which is not required. We need minus 26. 6 minus 20 is again 20 minus 6 is again not minus 26. What do we need? We need minus 26. So अब हमें फाइनली क्या मिला? इसमें से तो कुछ मिला ही नहीं, minus 26 मिला ही नहीं, हटा दो. 4 और 30 के पेयर में से भी हमें minus 26 मिला when we did 4 minus 30. That is where we got minus 26. So this is what is of importance. If you finish the third step, right, choose the correct pair. Okay, so we have chosen the correct pair, 4 and minus 36. So the second step was done. Now the pair is 4 and minus 30. We just found it. Now it is not difficult. Now you all know how to do it. What we will do, we will copy the equation as it is. We will write plus 4x, इसके साथ x ऐड कर देंगे. We will write minus 30x and the remaining equation. We have rewritten the equation. 8x square. इस टर्म को हमने तोड़ के स्प्लिट करके minus 26 था ना, plus 4 और minus 30 बना दिया. It is also minus 26, so it's good. Or minus 15 को ऐसे ही करो. Now you know you have to make pairs. This is one pair. This is one pair. What can I take out common from here? I can take out 4x common from here. I'll be left with 2x plus 1 from this box. What am I left with this box? From this box, I can take out minus 15 common. And what am I left with? 2x plus 1. Right? This was from the first box. This was from the second box. Okay. Now out of this box and this box, we can see that 2x plus 1 is common. So from this box and this box, I take out 2x plus 1 common. ये वाला एक यहाँ से निकाल दिया और ये वाला एक यहाँ से निकाल दिया 2x plus 1. Now what am I left in this box? I'm left with only 4x. What am I left in this box? ये तो मैंने बाहर निकाल दिया. I'm left with only minus 50. So this is what is factorization of. These are the two factors of the original equation 8x square minus 26x minus 15. So what had we done? We made groups. See, this is one group we made. Then we took out common from those groups. हमने 2x plus 1 यहाँ से common निकाला. And then we got the two factors. So this equation, which looked so huge, इतने बड़े बड़े numbers कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा है. How will you get 26? This is how you will get 26, and this is how you will get the factors. Okay. Can you take up another example? Okay. We'll keep it almost the same so that The concept becomes clear, but the method ye see is, the calculations become less, magar, and this was what? This was minus 15. Let me change here. 6 and 120, 6 and 20, 24. Yes, 24. 60. Okay, now this is the question. Okay, this is the question. Quickly, now I'm not going to explain. Find product. Product is A into C, A into C, 8 into minus 15, that is minus 120. Alright, we find the factors. We had found out the factors of the product. I'll write it down again. 1 into 120. Remember, these were the factors we got. Now what is our B? Product C. I'm shortening it down because of the space. Product, we've got it as minus 120. Product. Oh, sorry. Minus 120. Okay. Now the second purpose is to choose the factors which are make up B. What is B? B is minus 16. अब इसमें से हमें चूज करना है जो हमें 16 दे सके, माइनस 16 दे सके, ऐड करके या सब्ट्रैक्ट करके. ऐड करके 16, सब्ट्रैक्ट करके 16 नहीं, आउट, गेट आउट. ऐड करके 16, सब्ट्रैक्ट करके 16, नो, गेट आउट. 3 into 3 plus 40, 16, no. 3 minus 40, 16, no. 4 into 30, 16, no. 5 plus 24, 16, 5 minus 24, 6. So again my mistake, please, I'm so sorry, change the question, they make it 14. Make it 14. I'm so sorry. This is what happens when you try to be extempore and not to prepare and try to be extempore. I want 14 here. B is minus 14. Now 6 and 20. Addition gives 26, but subtraction gives 14. Important. Addition gives 23. Subtraction gives something, but not 14. So the only factor which we have which can give us B is 6 and 20. Now how will it give us minus 14? Can we do 6 plus 20? We want minus 14. No. Can we get 6 minus 20? Yeah. Can we get 20 minus 6? No. So out of this pair also, choose the one which is getting this along with the sign. So we got 6 and minus 20 as the correct pair. 6 and minus 20 as the correct pair. Now we are left with nothing, just very mechanical thing. So it's 8x square, just copying the equation. इसकी जगह I'll put this plus 6x minus 20x minus 15. Now the next step is make groups. We made the groups. What can I take out common from here? 2x. I'm left with 4x plus 3. I'm doing this quickly. I don't want to explain all this. I'm here to explain the method. So here I'll take 5 common. 4x minus 3. This is from the second box. This is from the first box. From here, now you see that this thing, 4x plus 3, yeah, and 4x plus 3 come out common. From these two, I take the common out, take out the common. So I get 4x plus 3 as the common. What am I left in this box? I'm left with 2x. What am I left with this box? This has gone away. I'm left with 9. This becomes your answer to factorization of a quadratic using middle term split. Now this was the simple basics of middle term splitting. In episode 2, we'll take up the more difficult ones, which children usually find difficult, is something like when you have root 3, something root 3x minus 15. Even if I keep this thing as 8x square minus something x, or you have root 3. When quadratic equations, quadratic with root numbers, if I have to do that we'll do in episode 2 of the same thing. That is where mostly children find it difficult. But once you need to be clear with the basics, simple numbers at least, integers and fractions, and then because we've done 2, 3, we'll move on to this kind of question. Then it is just the same, no problem at all in solving these ones also. Just little trick of mind. Okay, see you very soon in the second episode of middle term splitting.